All right, y'all. Was I bugging for spending $240 each? Am I bugging? Kaotica Eyeball review. Here it is. All right, y'all. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I go by the name of Blaze, and we are here with two Kaotica Eyeballs. It's all about the Kaotica Eyeball today, and we're reviewing what they do. Why would you spend $240 with taxes and shipping to your house for a piece of sponge? What is so special about these? I got one right here that's really, really close, and it's hooked up to a Rode NT1. And then, of course, you can see that it's in the shot at all times, and it's with the Warm Audio 87. So the only process going on right now with these microphones is I have the cutoff switch on the Warm Audio, and the Mix Pre 6 has a limiter. So I'll be testing out this microphone with and without the Kaotica Eyeball. I'll also be doing the same thing with the Rode NT1, which is a more darker microphone. I like to use this a lot when I'm doing reviews, overdubbing on videos. This is my studio microphone. This is more for rapping and even instruments. I also use this for instruments as well, but I don't use it for rapping because it's just too dark. I love how clean this one is, though. This is my go-to, and the price difference is over double the price, right? So anyways, Kaotica Eyeball. I'll also be doing another review, part 2 to this, where I'll be in a recording studio testing out in a booth and outside of a booth in the control room. Right now, I'm at my house. I am in the back galleria, which is like our own personal space. It's kind of have carpeted all around, but the only problem with this room is half of it is glass. All right, y'all. So this is the Warm Audio 87 without the Kaotica Eyeball. We are in a pretty much untreated room. It's horrible in here. It's full of glass. The only good thing is it's well carpeted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to face the microphone, and this is the way I'd rap. This is the way I'd be doing it in the recording studio if I was downstairs. I'm about possibly 3 inches away from the popper stopper, and the microphone is probably another 3 inches, and there's about 6 inches in total away from the microphone. Gain, how do I look? I look pretty good here. And this microphone is usually hooked up to a Zoom R20 for music. Rarely it's going to be in this. It does sound very clean. I love the preamps on the Mix Pre, though. Mix Pre preamps are amazing. So what I'm going to do is about maybe like 4 bars of a lyric that I wrote. I've been eyeing you, admiring the fly in you. I want to know what inspires you to do the things you do. Where you going? Can I follow? A speaker from the bottle. I've been drinking and thinking how I'm going to see you tomorrow. I've been eyeing you, admiring the fly in you. I want to know what inspires you to do the things you do. Where you going? Can I follow? I'm speaking from the bottle. I've been drinking and thinking how I'm going to see you tomorrow. I've been eyeing you, admiring the fly in you. I want to know what inspires you to do the things you do. Where you going? Can I follow? I'm speaking from the bottle. I've been drinking and thinking how I'm going to see you tomorrow. I've been eyeing you, admiring the fly in you. I want to know what inspires you to do the things you do. Where you going? Can I follow? I'm speaking from the bottle. I've been drinking and thinking how I'm going to see you tomorrow. All right, yo, we are inside Notland Production Studios located in Brampton, Ontario, and we are testing out the Kaotica Eyeball. We are testing out the control room and the booth. I thank you, Notland, very much for having us here at your studio, and I'm excited. I want to see what it sounds like because I record at my house. All my recordings, I'm so used to just being at my home. I use my bedroom usually because that's my comfort space. And I can lock the doors and be private, and it's always in the Kaotica Eyeball. I never have the microphone out of this, so I want to see what I'm missing or not missing. We're going to be testing out the Rode K2. So another microphone in the mix, y'all. Check this out. All right, yo, I am inside the booth, and I am on the Rode K2. So here it goes. I've been eyeing you, admiring the fly in you. I want to know what inspires you to do the things you do. Where you going? Can I follow? I'm speaking from the bottle. I've been drinking and thinking how I'm going to see you tomorrow. And this is without the Kaotica Eyeball. We are just in a naked booth. I've been eyeing you, admiring the flying you. I want to know what inspires you to do the things you do. Where you going? Can I follow? I'm speaking from the bottle. I've been drinking and thinking how I'm going to see you tomorrow. How do you like the Kaotica? How does it sound? Is it worth your $240? Well, we're in the control room. This is where magic happens, usually. And this is where a lot of artists like to be now with their engineer. Nice and close instead of being in the booth. This is good. I've been eyeing you, admiring the flying you. I want to know what inspires you to do the things you do. Where you going? Can I follow? I'm speaking from the bottle. I've been drinking and thinking how I'm going to see you tomorrow. I've been eyeing you, admiring the flying you. I want to know what inspires you to do the things you do. Where you going? Can I follow? I'm speaking from the bottle. I've been drinking and thinking how I'm going to see you tomorrow. Okay, here it is. In the control room without the Kaotica Eyeball. This does sound very nice. Like literally I just had the ball on 30 seconds ago. Sounds very clean. I think it's just more airy. But I will put the clips back to back and you be the judge. I've been eyeing you, admiring the flying you. I want to know what inspires you to do the things you do. Where you going? Can I follow? I'm speaking from the bottle. I've been drinking and thinking how I'm going to see you tomorrow. I've been eyeing you, admiring the flying you. I want to know what inspires you to do the things you do. Where you going? Can I follow? I'm speaking from the bottle. I've been drinking and thinking how I'm going to see you tomorrow. All right, we are inside the control room of Notlin Production Studios. And with me, I have the engineer himself, Notlin. And, we had the pleasure of Notlin reviewing his favorite microphone, one of his favorite microphones, the Rode K2. We put the Kaotica on it and we tested it, and then we took it off when we tested it. We recorded it, and I love his face expression. I wish we had his face expression on recording. I did not record that, my fault. But it's all good. Please tell me, what was the first thing that you heard? What was the difference when you heard when the Kaotica was put on your microphone?
So, firstly, I'd say it's day and night. I feel like the Kaotica Eyeball changes the microphone. It made it sound like my microphone was a different microphone. I've tested some high-end microphones, and that warm sound that you spend with, some of the $5,000 microphones, as opposed to the Rode K2, which is still pretty expensive, running around the $1,000 mark.
Right?
Yeah. It made a big difference, and it made it kind of sound like those higher end microphones. I really liked the warmth that came from it. And definitely there was an increase in volume.
That's the number one thing. I've said it. Once I put the Kaotica Eyeball on, the volume has raised. And I'm hearing, it's the body. It gives a body like a warmthness.
Warm body, yes. From what I was analyzing on my system, it looks more like it's like a gain, more rather than volume.
Yes, it's the guess what we're talking. Yes, the gain. It's like a gain increase, right? Without any buttons, a gain increase.
Without any buttons. Yeah. Whatever that sound I heard, it sounds great, and I think I'm going to be getting rid of. I know I will be getting rid of my my Shield, and getting a Kaotica Eyeball. Actually, two for the other studio.
Wow. Look, I'm not a salesman. I do not work for Kaotica. I'm just an independent artist. And it looks like I just sold two of them. So congratulations, Kaotica, for making more money. There you go. But it's a great product. It's a great product, though.
It is.
I'm in love. So I'm a 2-year owner of this original one. There is a difference because one glitters more than the other. So this one's been around for a while. It's more dull. This one I got recently when I picked up my Warm Audio 87. This was a brand new microphone. I didn't feel like popping this ball on and off just in case it got damaged. So I bought another one because for me it's worth it. I love these things. I think they're so worth it. They bring so much, as Nolan said, the body. It brings body to a microphone. I hear it. I love it. That's why I use it.
And if you're an artist or an engineer that does not have a booth, this is your booth. It's a great buy.
Okay, it's a great buy. And how long have you been engineering?
Let's see, engineering. So we're in the year 2020. So 22 years. Oh, going on 23 years.
23 years.
Yes.
Engineering, and in the music industry a bit longer than that?
Yeah, like as an artist, a lot longer than that. But I started my business in the year of 2000.
All in all, I'm enjoying this. This was a long overdue review. I've been wanting to do this for a while since I purchased my first. So this was great. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you for having me participate. It's great.
All right, so that is it. That is the review. It's the Kaotica in different rooms, from a booth to a control room to my house, in a room that's full of glass. Horrible. It's your worst nightmares, which you don't want. But I tested it out. I wanted to see what this can do. Can it save me? Can it save you? Can you save your recording at home? That's the whole question, right? All in all, I had a lot of fun doing this test. This was great. I had a lot of fun coming to the studio and spending some time here. And I love microphones, so like I'm a mic nerd, so it's cool just trying this mic, going to that mic, and all in all, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this was informative. I hope this helped you. Once again, I do not work for Kaotica, but Kaotica, if you're watching, I've already purchased 2, and most likely I just made you a sale for another 2, and I wouldn't mind another if you want to send one my way. Just wouldn't mind, just one more. Thank you. Or 4 more. Dynamic, please. Bye. Thank you. Cut.